Jordan and like a good friendship, great friendship has been forged by that. I wonder what it's been like for you to watch his trajectory to the majors. He was obviously like the first of the group to kind of get there, and you're the first of the group, you know, kind of the first of the group to kind of stick there. What, as a friend, but also as a teammate, has it been like to watch Jordan, and what do you think drives him coming into this season?
I mean, obviously going through the minor leagues with him, watching him play day in and day out was unbelievable. I mean, there was never, a lot of guys, don't want to see other guys succeed whenever they're failing. I failed at every single level, but watching him go crazy and get moved up only motivated me. And, I know, him seeing me have some success last year is only going to motivate him. Just want him to get better. And, I think, he's worked on a lot this year. Obviously, he's huge. I mean, everybody knows he's, 270, but, I think this offseason he's worked a lot on how to move that. I think he's made a couple swing changes too, and, I think it'll be fun to see him get back to his minor league Jordan Walker. I mean, that dude was, to this day, probably the best player I've ever seen in person throughout the minor leagues, and I think there's only a matter of time until that translates to the big leagues. And, he had a good last month last year. I'm hoping he can carry that over and just really be a catalyst, middle of the lineup bat for this team.
Do you have a feel for what drives him? Like, I mean, you maybe even when he doesn't say it, as much time as you spend with him, you can see him more. What moves and what rates him?
I mean, I would say me and him are pretty similar. I think family is really what motivates him. I think he just wants to go out there and make his dad and mom proud, and just play for the not only the name on the front but the name on the back as well. And it's huge, for him. I think he's got such a successful family and such a great family that he just wants to add on to that legacy, and obviously just winning. I mean, for him, me and him have talked about winning a World Series here for our entire careers and throughout the minor leagues and up until now. And, just being, we want to both be faces for this city and faces for this franchise.